So now you know the huge potential of creating your own Etsy shop, but let's take a look at the types of buyers and businesses that are successful on Etsy for you to determine if Etsy is right for you and your business. So first, what type of products are successful on Etsy? First, there are the digital products. For example, digital downloads and printables like art, or all types of stationery like invitations, envelopes, or templates such as planners and calendars or checklists. Those kinds of products are extremely successful on Etsy. Therefore, definitely a viable option for your Etsy shop. And also print on demand products. And for the purpose of this course, we're considering print on demand a digital product because you are not going to be the one responsible for buying the physical product itself. For example, the t-shirt or the mug, the cap, and you're going to be partnering with another company and integrating that with Etsy. So all you're responsible for is creating the designs and the mock-ups and the listings. So for the purpose of this course, we're considering print on demand digital products. But let's say you do want to offer, for example, t-shirts where you have your own printer at your home and you can print specific designs such as best dad ever or any type of customizable design that you want. Those, we're going to be calling those handmade products for the purposes of this course. So for digital products, the two most successful types of products are digital downloads or printables and print on demand. And a couple of examples of digital products that may not be such well suited for Etsy are, for example, online courses such as this one. If you have online courses or maybe like an ebook, any type of informational product like that, there are other platforms that I believe you would be more successful utilizing instead of Etsy. That's not to say that you cannot offer that type of product here on Etsy, or if you have some sort of service, or for example, let's say you're a videographer and you like going out and taking high quality, beautiful clips and you want to sell those files. You can definitely do that on Etsy, but there are other platforms that might be more well suited for that type of purpose. Now let's take a look at some physical products. As we talked about before, Etsy loves unique products. So for example, let's say what your business is all about is kitchen products. Let's say you sell garlic presses or measuring cups. Those types of products, very common and day-to-day products, are usually not very successful on Etsy. However, you could absolutely turn that into a very successful product. For example, let's say you want to offer beautiful sets of measuring cups, like maybe made of copper or brass, with opportunity for a customer to customize it. Maybe they want to put the family last name on it, or maybe it's a gift for their grandma who's always baked for them. You can make that common product into something very unique and be successful on Etsy. Also, as we already mentioned before, giftable products are extremely successful on Etsy. So if you can make your product into something that is targeted for a gift, for a special occasion, if you offer special packaging or the option to put a gift message with your product, you can definitely be successful on Etsy with that. And then lastly, another type of successful physical products are customizable products, as we said. So not only you can offer something, like I said, the measuring cups, the product itself, with the option of something being customizable, or you can offer something like doormats, and then the customer can choose whatever design they want to put on the doormat. It could be the family last name, or it could be a saying, or like an inside joke for a friend or something like that. So businesses that offer these types of products are definitely the most successful ones on Etsy. Now let's take a look at the types of buyers that are on Etsy. So Etsy used to have a connotation, maybe still does, of being primarily female. And actually, that's for a reason. Up until last year, they used to have 80% of their users being female versus 20% male. But last year, things started to even out with being 50-50 male and female users. However, there are still statistics that show that the majority of buyers, people who actually go ahead and make the purchase, are female users. But do not get discouraged if your product is primarily targeted for male users, because as we talked about it before, Etsy is heavily used for people to buy gifts. So what you can do is market your product for females to purchase for their loved ones, for their husbands, their dads, for special occasions like birthdays, Father's Day, and all that. So for example, if you have like a toolkit, like let's say you have a leather belt or wallets or anything like that, that it's primarily targeted for males, you can definitely be strategic about this and on your listing, target females that might be wanting to buy this for their husbands, for their dads, for their friends, their loved ones. In terms of age, the majority of users are between 18 and 40. And I know that's a pretty wide range, but also statistics shows that the majority of purchases are between 25 and 40 years old. So majority millennials. And last but not least, the most successful categories on Etsy are home decor, jewelry, and wedding categories. But do not be discouraged if you're planning on offering products that do not fall within these categories. As we talked about, there's so much opportunity on Etsy and more active buyers who are coming to the platform, who are using as a discovery tool. So they're open for all types of offers for your product, no matter what category it falls in. And then actually, if you go to your smartphone and you download the Etsy app, you're going to see that Etsy categorizes themselves as a marketplace for handmade and vintage goods, because this is what they used to be known for. However, as we talked about, Etsy has been finding a new positioning in the marketplace, and products, even like common products, as long as they're somehow unique, as we talked about, if you offer customizable products, they've been very successful on Etsy. So in my opinion, what's driving Etsy's success is design. So that is an amazing opportunity for you and me sellers to put our creativity to work and develop products and differentiate your products with very unique designs. You could be selling, as I said, something very common, but with your own twist on it, with your interests or your brand values, which we're going to talk about very soon. So I hope this was helpful for you to determine if Etsy is right for you and got you excited to open your own Etsy shop. So let's get to it.